As you've undoubtedly heard, the Ripple versus SEC case is over. It's over, Kush. This will never have to be discussed again, and we won't have to hear about the Fed. Finally, we may release XRP again. This is huge, people. This is the preparatory phase. Although the timing is a little off, it's still quite lovely. In just a few moments, we'll discuss that. We'll examine all the news, data, and charts, as well as where XRP is headed in the short, medium, and long terms. What do we have in mind for 2025? People, let's become enthusiastic. This is anticipated to be an incredible video of Bitcoin 57,422, which has increased by 0.07% during the last day. Ethereum launched for $2,449, but it's not working right now. 2.08% of USDT and USDC are flowing in at the dollar pegs, but XRP has recovered its position at number 6, where it 100% belongs. It's going to be 62 cents for 61 cents. 2 trillion, 42 billion cryptocurrency units are traded globally. The Ripple v. SEC legal dispute was resolved. Now, wouldn't it be preferable if you didn't? We discussed those. Just briefly, we had several inquiries on the project. Somebody called to tell us how great the initiative is. We received the 3,000 extras last month. We received the new Pride tier out. This is the battle. To begin earning, just one NFT is required. The largest game to ever hit the XRP ledger is coming out very soon. The more you hold, the more you gain. This is going to be important. I plan to launch this into beta on Monday to begin more thorough testing before releasing it worldwide. This shooter has a Call of Duty-esque style. Upon accessing the XRP ledger, NFTs will be awarded. In the game, your NFTs will appear, and you'll engage in combat, including a team deathmatch. There are many other kinds of game modes, like Battle Royale and Capture the Flag, so make sure to check them out. Wall Street Bulls he tweets, "Hey Mark, look, pretty much look if the SEC had the balls here." The SEC will not appeal by October 8, 2024. This case is up for appeal within 60 days. If their appeal is not filed within 60 days, is formally concluded. Only a few days remain until October 8th, the 200th. They're not attractive on October 11th, my birthday, and people gaze Gary Gensler, a representative of GNA, attempts to manipulate the story to suggest that they have overcome Ripple and that these illicit activities by these cryptocurrency businesses would not be tolerated. However, we know the truth, these corporations got their asses kicked in. It took the court a very long time, 2.5 years, maybe 3 years, but in the end, we received the desired verdict. Recall that the SEC requested 2 billion people with, according to Brad Gibson, the judge lowered their demand by 94%. Acknowledge that they have overplayed their hand. We anticipate that the court's ruling will be clear enough to allow us to expand our business without having to leave the U.S. And how about we learn more about what's going on with Bank of America and that patent that was leaked years ago, but we were never able to make public due to this legal dispute? How about we receive compensation? Back in the saddle. What if we began increasing demand and liquidity in the United States? Now let's play that money game in Mexico. COR, let's expose Mexico to the U.S. currency and begin pouring millions upon millions of dollars down that corridor. As I mentioned earlier, I requested $2 billion from the court. Very well expressed, you're insane. There is no case here. The amount was cut by 94%, so they only received 6% of their request. However, you can be sure that Gary Gensler will appear and declare that the SEC has won, defeating Ripple and forcing the latter to pay a $125 million punishment. Come on, people, you know how he's going to spend it. I don't want to talk about it. Yes, this is quite large. Does XRP equate to Bitcoin? Chart, this is what we need to find. The Bitcoin XRPA chart is visible. I appreciate the small breakout we're seeing on the 200-day moving average. Let's get on with this motion. Ron, keep in mind that we want Bitcoin right now. It's that easy. You've been hearing about that from me. I think it will happen in August. 2 weeks, give or take. I swear I get burned in comments, so I need to include a give or take 2 weeks in there. Tell you that on September 1st, something that occurred in August happened. Give or take 2 weeks, I learned my lesson after being off by a day and getting burned. There will be a completely parabolic move in Bitcoin, as well as rate cuts. When rates are lowered, people tend to spend more money. The ideal this year, the storm is set to smash cryptocurrency, but if the conditions are right, when XRP is on this extremely bullish rise, start investing immediately since the lawsuit has ended, and we're going to keep pushing forward in a positive direction. Bitcoin has decided to make a move, breaking through the 74K mark and going above 74,000 to reach the $90,000 mark. This will send XRP on a moon mission, one that you better be well prepared for because it will be unlike anything you've ever seen. Your key number for XRP 66 to 69 is 75 cents. It will hurt a little bit, and the ass won't lie to you, it will eventually break through, but there will be fighting when we reach that 75 degrees Celsius zone. This is akin to entering the ring, don't you think? Versus the peak of Tyson's career, you better bring everything you own, and then some. However, after 75 cents are broken, start the celebration because that's when we start moving and examining the record high from 2020 to 2021 to obtain the only thing that will stand in our way after that is broken. Is the peak reached in 2017, and that's when it breaks, people. Because it is considered charted territory, nobody is aware of the direction this is going. Yes, we can make accurate guesses and attempt to align earlier fractal charts. Try to replicate patterns to test whether they will match the pattern if anyone who tells you that they are aware that you should unfollow them immediately is similar to you. Let me know what will occur in a week. It's new territory from now on. I'm not sure why XRP hasn't broken its all-time high. That's why it's been termed an all-time high since 2017, so note the moment that level is removed, because it will be removed. Place a banana on your refrigerator. Breaks of 100% XRP, the term all-time high will be applied. In this video, we will not be engaging in back and forth combat. It was neither 360 nor 380. It was closer to 280. However, we refer to it as $3, and it was the South Korean pricing, which you could not find anywhere else. As a result, when XRP breaks above $3, it enters its price discovery phase, which is the most thrilling period in the cryptocurrency market. Price, the most thrilling part of discovery, I think, is that this thing is going to fly. The bull is behind that since there are no charts and no experts present when there is a price discovery. This is not something that just happens. It will just run at an unknown time. It will end, but right now, I'm telling you, we have this 75 cent broken, and by the end of the year, we can get above $1. We're going to boost that thing up, and I'm going to start getting ready for a double-digit XRP. I told you about the playbook in 2025. You the tale, which we will retell in today's second film, about how this bull market is going to play out. We'll break it down month by month right now. This might be delayed even more, but the parabolic rise, or the extreme push-up to the top, is what we're waiting for in 2025. That is the time that we should expect XRP to grow, presumably above Ether. It will most likely begin to challenge Bitcoin at that moment as well, but how do we know this is going to be one of the worst cryptocurrency bull runs you have ever seen? That, for the first time, it's easy. Before anything happened, Bitcoin hit its all-time high, which is how we know this bull is completely nuts. Cycle is going to indeed. If you believed that the other bull cycle was insane, then you were right. Consider the amount of money that entered the Bitcoin market before I consider the amount of money that will enter the cryptocurrency markets that we are examining, 7 to 10 trillion, and we might even reach new heights. In this instance, Brad Jing, as I previously mentioned, we will still have over $3 trillion left over by the end of the year, which may be invested in every asset class.